Officials are predicting stronger economic growth next year, meaning the economy may have dodged a recession, but signaling borrowing costs will likely still remain higher for longer. Meantime, new at 6:30, poverty rates are falling in the valley, but one big stumbling block is the price of rent. ABC 15 data analyst Garrett Archer takes you inside the numbers.
Definitely both good and bad news. This is all coming from the U.S. Census. Starting with the good news, the poverty rate in Arizona and the Valley are falling. Arizona going from 3 points above the U.S. poverty rate 10 years ago to now being below it, 12.5%. Meanwhile, the Valley's poverty rate has dropped a staggering 9 points in that same time frame. In fact, the state has one of the highest rates of decline in the poverty rate for the past 5 years, an 11% decline, and this ranks 8th in the country. So looking at the rate of decline by ethnicity in Arizona, white non-Hispanic Arizonans have the lowest overall poverty rate at 9%, and it has not changed in the past 5 years. Hispanics have a 5-year decline of about 4 points. That's the same with Native Americans, who do have the highest overall poverty rate. So that's the good news, but it's happening at the same time rent is becoming a bigger burden on households. As a median income share, rent was under 30% in the Valley from 2013 to about 2021, but it's moving up quickly. It's now at 32%, and that's higher than the overall U.S. number at this point. So this one is tough. The first 4 income brackets represent about 45% of Arizona households, and most of them give over 40% of their income to rent. It gets much worse the farther you move down the bracket. A much smaller percentage of households making over $75,000 are over-leveraged when it comes to rent. The Valley cities where rent eats up a larger share of household incomes are in the West Valley. Avondale tops the list at about 38% and a 9-point increase in 5 years. Glendale, Peoria, Goodyear, and Phoenix round out the top 5. With a look inside the numbers, I'm Garrett Archer, ABC 15, Arizona.